distance, searching through a dark room, flipping on the light switch, going through all your possessions, pondering all of the memories, lots of photos and videos to watch, and soon you'll grab the camera and position yourself to snap the next batch. Reminds me of a time when we were so happy. Memory, why are you still following all of us? There is some rust on this ancient trunk. It's filled with a lot of clothes from the last several years. You're barely there, maybe you are walking on thin air. You're barely there, they want you over there. Or why are you deciding if barely there, or barely here, or barely there? Going for a long walk down a long road that looks familiar to you. What caught your eye? And what did you see behind the trees? The corn stalks in the field number so many. It has a lot of uses in our everyday agenda. And comprehend the level of understanding concepts that don't always make sense to the average person. You're barely there, maybe you are walking on thin air. You're barely there, maybe you are walking on the same thin air. You're barely there, maybe you are still standing there. Why are you still deciding if barely there or barely there? She's looking for some pennies on the harsh ground. Shiny dime on the street right next to the drink machine. Hold the temptation of spending some of your coins on the latest sensation that probably won't bring you satisfaction. And add up the value of the money in your pocket. Are you barely there? And what do you need? And do you have enough to succeed? You're barely there, maybe you are walking on thin air. You're barely there, they would want you to be over there. Why are you still deciding if barely there, or barely here, or barely